know there is some data showing that in counties in the U.S. where marijuana has been legalized, the overuse of opiates for pain has decreased substantially.
That's awesome.
And the crime rates have gone down, interesting. Well, people stoned on pot? It's like,
dude, it's hard to pick somebody's pocket.
Go break into a building? I don't think so. You're just not going to get it together.
You might knock for a long time. I think you might knock at the front door. I don't think you're going to break in.
And you're not going to, you might, that's right, you might knock. You're not going to go out, what, are you going to go out in the alley and have a fight? No, you're not.
A real slow fight.
That's right. Well, you're watching your hands. Like,
so it's like chess with your hands.
Exactly. That's not going to happen. So, I grew up on wild meat. My dad hunts. He still hunts. He's 82. He's slowing down a little bit, obviously, because he's getting old. But
he's using a gun now instead of a knife.
Yeah,
when he's out there.
But he doesn't just jump on the animal.
And I'm not trying to smoke your salmon or whatever the term is in Canada.
That's
but it's
definitely one we use.
Okay, good. Yeah, dude. All right, yeah. Or, you have to have some sort of a plan. When I used to be a little bit more aimless, I was just like, I want things to be good. It wasn't enough.
No.
Because things don't know how to just be good.
This is true. All by left to themselves, things go from bad to worse.
Things will go out of town. Things will, yes, there's entropy.
Yeah, like leave your house alone for a year. Yeah. See what happens to it. It's like, it's way better. It's like, no, it's not. It has black mold everywhere, right? And a vandal has moved in. There's graffiti everywhere. And there's squirrels drawing a pentagram. Like things have gotten out of hand. Exactly. That's definitely not good when that happens.
Like I'm 38, I mean, I'm kind of a late bloomer, so I'm kind of maybe like 32, really. But I'm also like an old soul, so I guess I'm actually I'm back at 38. But
it was a quick trip.
Yeah, sorry, it was.
Yeah. And that's actually a huge part of the reason for free speech. It's like we have to stumble around like morons to stumble upon the truth. Yeah. We're going to say stupid things. We're going to say wrong things.
Yeah, that's why it wasn't costly speech. Because if we needed to make it free because we were going to fuck it up so much. Yeah. Like it was like, it's got to be free. Right. Because we're going to use so much of it to figure out where we're going.
Exactly. That's right. If there was a cost,
if it would be way too high. It would be way too high.
Good point, man. That's a nice way of thinking about it. Write for 15 minutes about what your life could be like in 3 to 5 years if you had what you want, just so you know.
If you had what you want.
Yeah. If you had what you wanted, what would it be?
Right.
And don't be ridiculous about it. It has to be hypothetically within your... Well, that's it. You can have a castle in the air. Well, except they won't stay in the air. So let's stay with...
there's going to be laws.
Well, there's all...
Are there? You know what I'm saying? Like
there's going to be laws.
They're going to tax you probably.
And there's going to be other people that you have to take into account. So let's assume this is like in the real world and everything, just so that we can ground
yes, 100%.
Okay. Like there's a place for hedonic pleasure, man, for sure. Although you got to be careful of it. Because it's a trap, right? Well, alcohol and cocaine are very good example
even if I
that.
stay up and have 2 pieces of key lime pie, I feel like I've gone to Dante's seventh circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel you there. But there is a place and time. How do you prep for debate? Is there do you have a Gatorade or something before? What do you do?
Bubbly water. Well, the only thing I eat is like sparkling water and meat. So I have some sparkling. It's so funny because I'm on these tours, and if you're a tour, if you're renting theaters, they ask you, well, what do you want before the tour, right? So you can pretty much specify whatever you want.
Like Perrier and prosciutto.
Yeah, well, it's like I'll have six bubbly waters. It's like that's all you want. It's like, yeah, I know it's really sad. I could have 20 dancing girls and a whole buffet. So if you got some water, put some bubbles in it, man, because we'll have a real party then. The bar scene, the heavy drinking scene, there's something kind of edgy about it, and something kind of adventurous about it. And, you see that it's kind of dramatized in people like Tom Waits, who's got that real hard edge, or Johnny Cash, or people, hard living guys.
Guys with 6 or 7 livers in them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, there's something kind of romantic about that.
Yes, but I'm noticing the way it affects other men like me.
Yeah, well, people have said that, that I've got this kind of old-fashioned appearance in a sense. I don't mean just my voice, but just...
Yeah, like you just came on a train and the train just came out of nowhere and you're like, this guy's selling some, this is some beautiful snake oil.
Snake oil, yeah. Well, that's the other thing that people say too. It's like, a snake oil salesman. It's like, well, no, not exactly.
No, this is
personal
practical.
Responsibility is not snake oil.
Agreed. Snake oil, I think,
it's the opposite of it.
It's the opposite.
Like, you've got problems because you have things to do.
Yeah, but I feel like there's this aimless kind of... There's a lot of men wandering around aimlessly.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of confusion too because...
But they're listening to you.
Yeah, well, men...
They're finding you.
Yes.
It's like you're like this cool stepdad that showed up that actually cares about our mom or something.
That's a good one.
Not to put a pressure on you.
No, that's a good one.
But
that's a good one.
I'm noticing from...
You actually need a plan for your life because the thing is, a plan gives you goals, things to aim at. And like, imagine you went to the shooting range and you didn't have a target. Well, what the hell fun is that? What are you going to do? Shoot your rifle into the air? There's nothing about that that's useful.
Shoot your friend, shoot your wife.
You're still shooting, but it's not fun.
Right. There's no game.
That's right. And the game is to hit the damn target.
Who makes you laugh as their comedian over time?
Hedberg.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Oh, yeah, man. King of the one-liners.
Oh, dude, he's a Canadian aphrodisiac, isn't he, Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah, he's damn funny. And so I like stand-up comedians in general. I liked, who's the guy that just got in trouble in New York?
Louis C.K.?
Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Louis C.K. It's like, oh, God, you really going to say that? Yes. Oh, that's so funny.
He's so deviant, kind of.
Yeah. I like Louis C.K. a lot. I think he's really funny.
Canada has a lot of great comedians.
Yes, certainly.